Hi there, I'm Tom. I'm the product manager at Uprate, and I wanted to demo today the new ad hoc invoicing feature. So we released our invoicing module a few weeks ago. That's what you can see on screen here, where you get a list of invoices which are automatically created for any uh, assignments that are scheduled onto the scheduler. So anything on the schedulers here, the asset or the worker one. If you assign a worker or an asset onto a contract, then for that week, you'll automatically get an invoice created for it, unless you've marked the contract as not chargeable, which is a separate feature. So that's landed really well. People have been getting on really well with it and great feedback so far. But we did have some people report that they also needed to be able to create invoices and process them for work that wasn't on the scheduler. So this would be sort of one-off projects, consulting work, or if a crane's been idle on site and you need to demobilize it, you wouldn't necessarily schedule that, but you'd still need to invoice it on the week that it's done. That's why we built the ad hoc invoice feature. So to create an ad hoc invoice, you'll see you've got the new create button at the top here under the to-do list. If you click create, you'll get your list of customers. You can either choose a customer, or if it's a brand new customer, just click new. You can create one there. So choose, I don't know, Alpha BT. Choose the contract for that customer, or again, if you need to create a new one, just click new. You can create it. So I'll choose 200 Baker Street. That will then create a new invoice within that week. That's what's opened here. So if I exit out this page, you can see 200 Baker Street has come into the list. You'll see that it doesn't have anyone scheduled onto it because obviously we didn't schedule anything onto this contract for that week. You've got all the usual stuff that you would have on a normal invoice, and it works exactly the same way. So you can add comments, you can upload payslips or subcontractor invoices. You can move the status from to do to review to approved. And then finally, you can upload your invoice document, add the timesheets, and then the recipients, and then send. You'll also see a couple of new things here that relate. So these are not specific to the ad hoc invoices. This will be available on all of the invoices, but it was added primarily because for the ad hoc invoices, you might need some additional information provided. So the first thing, you can now upload the hire agreements or the purchase order documents from within the invoice page. Previously, you had to go back to the contract sort of panel to do that, but now you can just click upload. It will open your file explorer. You can then find a test one, invoicing. You can then upload a hire agreement or a PO document if you've got one. Um, Idea being the hire desk might create the invoice because they know what needs to be charged. They want to add all the information that the accounting person might need, and then send it off to them. So yeah, add your hire agreement, add your PO. You've also got a chargeable items section that's been added. So this is just a table that you can add crane demobilization tab. It will go across to the cost column. I'll say £1,000 and then hit enter. That will add that charge item to this invoice. Then if another person comes into this page to process it, they know exactly what needs to be charged for. So in this case, £1,000 for the crane demobilization, late fee at £250, and then you've got your total at the bottom. Again, just to help you in creating the invoice in Sage or your accounting system, we've also added this copy data button. If I click that, what it does is copy that data into my clipboard, and then it will let me paste it into a spreadsheet in the format that it's shown here, so a table with description and cost. If you want to delete any of those, then you can just click the little ellipsis button here, click delete, that'll get rid of the charge item and just leave whatever's left. And obviously you can click into it and edit it at the same time. So yeah, this was really for the sort of ad hoc one-off jobs that the hire desk might want to communicate to the accounting team that needs to be charged but doesn't necessarily fit to something on the scheduler. We were finding that people were having to use emails still to go back and forth to process those. So with this new feature, that the idea is that now all of your invoices can be tracked within this page, and everybody's got a sort of instant view of what needs to be charged to the customers. Everything else within an ad hoc or a normal invoice, sort of the same. Right, I think that's everything. Thank you.